I never considered myself superstitious, but the day I bought the antique mirror at the flea market, something shifted. It was a beautiful piece, ornate and heavy, with an unsettling patina that seemed to pulse under the dim market lights. I felt drawn to it, like it whispered promises only I could hear. The moment I hung it in my bedroom, strange things began to happen. Every time I glanced at my reflection, a foreign face stared back, familiar yet twisted in ways I couldn't quite place. There was a darkness in the eyes, a smirk that curled with secrets I didn't share. At first, I chalked it up to fatigue or stress. But the feeling of being watched, even when I wasn't looking into the mirror, grew impossible to ignore. The air in my room felt heavier, oppressive with an energy that wasn't mine. I tried to brush it off, to convince myself it was just a trick of the mind. But the sound of soft whispers started late at night, just as my head hit the pillow. The voice was mine, yet not mine, reciting a litany of fears I buried deep. The mirror was no longer just a reflection, it had become a window to something else. Desperate to understand, I researched its origins, uncovering a trail of misfortune that seemed to follow the mirror's previous owners. Each had met an untimely end, their final days marked by inexplicable paranoia and dread. Panic clouded my sanity, but I was determined to break the cycle. One night, compelled by a force I couldn't resist, I stood before the mirror and spoke to the reflection, demanding answers. The face in the glass twisted into a grotesque grin and began recounting every sin, every regret, every dark thought I'd ever buried. It knew me intimately, yet it was not me. In that moment, I realized the truth. This wasn't just a reflection, it was a manifestation of the person I feared becoming, the version I kept hidden from the world of myself. The mirror was a conduit, feeding off my darkest impulses. As the reflection reached out, its hand breaching the glass, I knew what needed to be done. With a scream lodged in my throat, I shattered the mirror with a single, desperate blow. Glass exploded like 1,000 tiny stars, and as the shards rained down, the oppressive weight lifted. But even now, I can't shake the feeling that somewhere, in some fractured fragment, that twisted version of me is still watching. Waiting for another chance.